Hi, church family. Now that we've reached the summer months, I thought it would be a good time to bring you up to speed with all that has been happening at Heritage Christian Church during these past few months. Now, as you know, our family became part of the Heritage Church family on January 3rd, and we have been so blessed by your kindness and your willingness to help us in so many ways. We recently moved from our rental house and are now living in our permanent residence. It's located at 200 Calgary Drive right here in Peachtree City, and we love our new home. It's a great place for kids, entertaining guests, and it's less than 2 miles from our church campus. And our family is adjusting well to the move. Tyler, our oldest, is working for Clayton International this summer as an intern. His plans are to transfer to Georgia Tech in January to complete his mechanical engineering degree. And Caitlin, our 17-year-old, she's going to be attending Stars Mill High School this fall, and she's continuing with her music. She's taking voice lessons, and she's singing the national anthem at the Atlanta Braves game on July 17th. Madison is going to be a freshman at Stars Mill this fall, and she made the varsity cheerleading squad. And Harrison, well, he's just going to hang out around the pool this summer. And Carrie and I like Harrison's plans the best. Well, enough about the Fultz family. Let's talk about our family, the Heritage family. Let's begin with finances. At the beginning of the year, we announced that we would need around $40,000 a week in order to cover our expenses. And during that time, we were in the midst of a temporary mortgage adjustment with Church Development Fund. And we were paying about half our mortgage, $7,500 a week. But each month, the mortgage payment has increased by $1,000 a week. And this month, our mortgage is at $12,500 a week. Well, since that time, we've made several adjustments in spending, including staff changes, and this has enabled us to keep our weekly needs at around $40,000 per week, even with the increase in mortgage expenses. And due to the faithful giving from you, including 2 large gifts from a couple generous members, we were able to accumulate a healthy savings account, currently at around $85,000. And if we're able to sustain around $40,000 a week, we'll be able to get through the summer without having to dip from the savings account. And for the first 2 weeks in June, we averaged $39,590 a week. And that's only just a little over $400 per week from our goal. I think that's reason to celebrate. Way to go, church. And with a little extra effort from everyone, we can easily surpass that. But it's going to take all of us continuing to be faithful in our giving this summer. And so if you're going to be out of town, be sure to keep up with your church. Be sure to visit our website at heritagechristian.org. Keep up through watching the online messages and give your regular tithes and offerings through our online giving link. It's very simple. Expenses actually increase during the summer months with the number of children and youth activities we have. And taking a few moments with your family on vacation on a Sunday morning to watch the message and give online, I think that's something your children will remember for a lifetime. They'll remember that even when you took a vacation, you never took a vacation away from God. What a great opportunity to instill some lasting values in your children. Now also, a few weeks ago, we cast a vision of dealing with our debt issues in 5 years. And we had hundreds of people come forward to get on their knees, asking God to help us with this great task. And we're currently working on a plan to work toward that. And in the weeks ahead, we'll be letting you know what God has put on our hearts. And I believe great days are ahead for Heritage. Now let's talk about attendance and decisions. Since the beginning of this year, we've averaged 1,166 in attendance. Now the summer attendance will pull that down a bit, but that's higher than any year previously at Heritage. And through the end of May, we've had 63 baptisms. That's more than we have had during any entire year in the past. And we've also had 70 transfers so far. Every week we're seeing new faces at Heritage. Now, with the number of baptisms, we've also seen the need to begin a more thorough discipleship process. And we've gone to the extent of breaking discipleship down into 4 phases that we're implementing. And these 4 phases are called Learn, Connect, Serve, and Lead. Now, currently we have 13 people participating in the Learn phase, which is a 10-week one-on-one course designed to equip a person with the basic tools they need to live the Christian life. And we have plans to train our life group leaders and how to help their members navigate through the various levels of discipleship in the days ahead. And if you would like to participate in the Learn phase, you can either attend our next What's Now seminar. It's scheduled for June 27th. It's going to be during our 11 a.m. hour. Or you can email Mike Conway at mikconway@heritagechristian.org. Now, our big annual programs are coming together very nicely. C3 Camp, for example, has nearly 300 registrations, and we're getting closer to our goal of providing 50 scholarships through Heritage Christian Church. Vacation Bible School is scheduled for June 28th through July 2nd. Our annual Dickens Christmas is set for December 9th through 12th. And this year, Dickens is going to grow. We're going to actually add a trip around the lake featuring the life of Jesus. It's going to be an exciting time. One new emphasis you're going to be hearing about in the coming weeks is something called S Squared. Now, this is an 8-week emphasis on community service beginning October 3rd. And this is going to mobilize our congregation in reaching out to our community in very practical ways. And we've had several organizational meetings, and we're very excited about what God is going to do in our community through HCC this fall. Now, we're also in the process of sharpening our vision and reorganizing our staff. This year is all about clarity. And one of the ways we're bringing about clarity is by participating in a 6-month lab led by Will Mancini, author of the book Church Unique. It's designed to help us understand who Heritage Christian Church is and what God has called us to do here in our community. And we believe God has uniquely designed this church to carry out His purpose in our area, and we are working diligently to discover what God already knows and are looking forward to sharing our discoveries with you in the weeks ahead. Let me tell you a little bit about what's coming up in our upcoming preaching schedule. Beginning June 20th, we're going to start an 8-week series entitled Wounded for Healing Hearts. Now, this series focuses on dealing with the habits and hurts that keep us from becoming all that God intends us to be. Now, we're also going to use this series to launch a new ministry called Celebrate Recovery. And this is going to be a fantastic ministry in reaching out to people who are struggling with different things in their lives. On August 15th and August 22nd, we're going to use those 2 Sundays to motivate you to participate in a life group. And then after that, we're going to begin a financial series. It's going to begin August 29th. It's called the ABCs of Financial Freedom. And this is going to be a very practical series designed to help you deal with financial challenges that we all face. The S Squared emphasis I talked about earlier, that's going to begin on October 3rd. And it will culminate with a great celebration service the Sunday before Thanksgiving. Now, I hope you have a great summer. I hope you enjoy your vacations and your family, but don't forget about your church family. We will keep you in our prayers, and I know that you will keep us in your prayers. And so may God bless you richly.